Hello everyone, welcome to Economics Bridge. Let's make economics simple, practical, and easy to understand.
Today we'll discuss globalization, the third pillar of the LPG reforms. We'll understand how India's economy became connected with the world, what changes took place after 1991, and finally, we'll analyze the positive and negative effects of the LPG policy on agriculture, industries, employment, and economic growth. This is one of the most important topics for university exams. So, let's get started. Globalization. Globalization is the outcome of the policies of liberalization and privatization. Globalization means integrating the economy of the country with the world's economy under condition of trade and physical as well as physical capital resources across borders. In India, the process of globalization picked up with the policy reforms of 1991. Globalization refers to the growing economic interdependence among countries in the world with regard to technology, capital, information, goods and services, etc. The term globalization has four parameters. 1. Reduction of trade barriers to permit free flow of goods and services across national boundaries. 2. Creation of an environment in which free flow of capital can take place. Transfer of wealth across national boundaries. Particularly, financial transfer is made possible by large organizational networks and new electronic technology. 3. Creation of an environment to allow free flow of technology among the nation states. 4. Creation of an environment in which free movement of labor can take place in different countries of the world. Characteristics of globalization. 1. Country's economics is integrated with the economic of the rest of the world, that is, economic activities are extended to international level. 2. International markets related to goods and services, capital techniques, etc., became integrated. E. All restrictions on free movements of goods, etc., are removed. 3. MNCs get extension. 4. The scope of government protectionist policy gets reduced. Factors fostering globalization in India. The following factors have induced the process of globalization in India. 1. Technical changes have reduced cost of production and extended production volume, which induced globalization process. 2. Global competition also induced Indian industries to improve their efficiency and kept associated with globalization process. 3. Liberalized policies adopted by India also helped in globalization process. 4. Experiences of developed nations and their benefits attained through globalization also induced Indian economy to adopt it. Globalization of Indian economy. The process of globalization has been initiated in Indian economy. Following measures has been taken in this direction. Liberalized trade and foreign investment. India adopted liberalized trade policy. Foreign investment has also been invited in the country by introducing a number of policy measures for the same. Raising foreign equity participation. Prior to July 1991, foreign equity participation was subjected to lot of approvals, sanction, and constraints. It was restricted to 40%. Now, it has been increased to 51% or above, and the approval have been made, and a matter of routine work. Devaluation of rupee. Rupee was devalued by 20% in July 1991. The devaluation was made to encourage exports and discourage imports. It also aimed at inflow of more foreign capital. Convertibility of rupee. The government offered partial convertibility of rupee through the budget 1992 to 93. Full convertibility of rupee was offered in 1993 to 94. Convertibility of rupee was aimed at encouraging export earnings. Long period liberalized trade policy. The government announced foreign trade policy for a period of 5 years, EE, 1992 to 97. The sole purpose of this policy was liberalization. It also removes restrictions on external trade. Free trade encouraged, imports and exports were left to market forces. Government controls were minimized. Motivation of custom and tariffs. In order to build up countries' competitive strength, custom and tariff policy were modified to promote internal free trade. The ultimate aim of globalization is to increase India's share in the foreign trade. Effects of LPG policy. A. Favorable effect. India's shares in world's total trade has gone up to 1.3% in 2009 to 10 from 0.6% shares in 1990. Expansion of MNCs has also given a strong base to production techniques in India's industrial sector, which has resulted in high growth of base and capital goods industry. Indian forex reserves have touched the record heights after adopting globalization. India's exports have been increased both qualitatively and quantitatively. At present, export-import ratio has become 69% till 2013. India has succeeded in seeking adequate size of foreign direct investment inflow into the country. At present, India has become an important destination of FDI. Indian rupee has become stronger in internal market. Stable and strong exchange rate has given confidence to foreign investors. Dependence on foreign debt has been reduced, and foreign capital investment has gone up. B. Unfavorable effect. Agricultural crisis. LPG policy have reduced agricultural growth because A. Public investment in agricultural sector has gone down. B. Subsides on inputs have been reduced with high production cost. Indian farmers fail to face global competition. C. Reduction in import duty on agricultural product has limited the market size of Indian agricultural product. D. Farmers have shifted their production from food grains to export-oriented cash crops. This has created the scarcity of food grains in Indian market. Small-scale industries, LPG policy in India, have put a challenge before our industry, especially small-scale industries. Due to the policy of de-reservation of items, along with removal of quantitative control, our small-scale industry unit have to compete with MNCs. MNCs are establishing their franchise in India to utilize cheap labor and local resources, which hitherto were utilized by small-scale industries unit. Consequently, demand for domestic goods produced by SSI has declined, which has adversely affected our domestic industries and employment. Thanks for watching. If you found this lesson helpful, please like, share, subscribe. See you in the next class.